Okay. So you should all have a computer, or if you're very comfortable with your phone, that's fine. We just need to get you registered for a bunch of things. This is in many ways kind of an online class. All assignments will be online, tests will be online, presentations will be online, and so I have to enable you to have access to some certain things. So how many of you are familiar with Kia, Q-U-I-A?
Yeah.
You've used it? Yeah, I know you are. All right. If not, you will. It'll become your best friend. So let's just follow along and register for Kia.
Am I good, aren't you?
The other thing you need to do is join a new class. The instructions for Kia are on this handout.
I'm sorry.
You have a-
No, mine was done.
So right now, I'm having you join Kia and just follow these step-by-step instructions, and everything should work out. If you want to follow along, I will pretend I'm one of you, and I will do the same thing, and you can just follow along with me, and we'll join together. So it says here, go to the website, that website there. There's another way to do it. Just go to the school website and go to the classroom pages option. And if you click on that and then find me, I'm currently in 3rd place. You click on my name, it'll take you to my website, and there's Kia right there. So you can just click on that. Okay, and it'll take you to Z's page. Give me a thumbs up when this is what you're looking at on your own computer. And if you're not quite there, and you're confused, please let me know so I can help you. Is anyone struggling? It's fine if you're struggling. Just I can't help you unless you ask me. Okay, we're all there. Gracie, what the hell? That was a joke. Or you can just type QUIA.com. It takes you right there. Okay. Now it says click on the area labeled students. I don't see that. Oh, web. Right.
Yeah.
Hit the blue. Hit the blue. Anywhere in the blue square. Just punch. Okay. And it takes you to here. Is everyone here? Okay. Now it says click on this area enabled students. That's this area right here. See where it says students? Click to enter. So just click anywhere in there, and it takes you to this. Okay. You're going to create your free account. Now, if you already have a Kia, and I know somebody in here has a group, you already have your Kia account. You just need to join a new class. Okay. Otherwise, everybody else, click create my free account. Click right on it, and then fill in the information. I'll just pretend I'm one of you, and I'll fill in the information. My name is Bennis Botter. That's my username, Bennis Botter. Now I'm going to choose a password. Now, just something to note here. Do not walk up to me a week from now and say, I forgot my password. I can't help you. I don't know what your password is. I don't have secret access. So when you come up with a password, my suggestion is, for those of you with a cell phone, put it in your little notes so that if you forget, you can just look. Okay? Or use your same password that you use for everything else. But remember, the secret robots are taking over, so they'll know. They'll know. The Russians are listening. When you're ready, you hit create my free account. I'll give you a second. This is what you should be looking at. And if you're ready, you can go ahead and do step 3, which is to join this class. And there it is, capital letters ETNB 949.
How do I, do that?
Once you type in the code, you can add class. Is this what you're looking at? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and click on the class. And then it shows you everything you've done. Well, you haven't done anything, right? You've done nothing. You've done no tests and you've done no activities, so nothing. But what's available to you is on the class webpage. So click on that. It then takes you to 2 assignments. And these 2 assignments are being assigned to you. And up here it says that the chapter 14 and 16 PIA, pre-instruction assessments, are due on the 25th. Today's the 22nd, so it's due Friday. Okay? Now, relax. It's not graded. Okay? You do not, please do not, look up the answers in your book. Good God. I just want to know what you know. I'd like to know where's your starting point. Okay? It's not graded, but that doesn't mean just click A for every answer. Don't do that. But honestly, don't spend more than 10 minutes. And you're doing both of them. Okay? So, I'm sorry?
I tried to go on it and said not active.
It says for you, you do not have access?
Yeah.
That's weird. Let's see if it works for me. Okay, so you're going to re-enter. So I'm. Did I forget already?
It was Ben Potter.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. It worked. Okay. This is where you should be, awaiting further instructions, except you. Oh, what's up?
What's the class code?
It's on your piece of paper. ETNB 949. Is everyone here? Yes?
So I found it. Okay. When I go and click on it, I put my password in.
It thinks you took it already, so I'll just delete it. You'll be good. Okay. So I need to show you something here, just so that we're all on the same page. Let's say that tonight it's about 5 and you decide, all right, I'm going to do this assignment. So you're clicking and you think, I'm just going to put it in order. So this is A, and you think this is B, and you think this is C, and then mom freaks out, it's dinner time right now. So you think, no problem. I'll just save progress and I'll resume later, which you can do. So I'll click save progress and then later. And then I'll click save for later. And then, all right, I'm done for now. There. And then I shut the computer down and I have dinner. It's a lovely dinner. And then I clean up, help mom clean up. Do you help mom clean up? Help mom clean up. Then you say, all right, I'm going to go back and I'm going to resume my quiz. So you re-enter Kia and you re-go here. And then it says, all right, well, you started this assignment. Do you want to keep going? Yeah, I do. All right, so I'm going to re-register. There I am. And secret word. Butter. And now I'm on number 2. And wait a minute, what about number 1? I wasn't finished with number 1. I only did 3. I left 2 blank. Go back to number 1. No! No! You can't. Do you understand? Do not get halfway through a question and then save for later. You just got 2 wrong. So if that happens to you, if you've answered the first 3 and it's dinner time right now, if you say, Mom, 1 minute, no! Just unanswer the ones you answered and then hit submit, save for later. Okay? Just unanswer them. And then, or come down in a minute and answer the first. Do you understand? Either answer the entire question or don't answer it at all before you hit save progress or end quiz. Okay. Then we can save for later. Okay, you understand? Okay. Any questions on Kia? So Joe, did you get it figured out? Oh, I have to. I'm gonna fix. So just so you know, I have access to all of your, when you guys are on Kia, I know you're on Kia. And like I can see you through that little camera. So don't be taking these Kias at night. How should I say this? When you're taking these Kias at night, be dressed. By the way, that's a joke. I can't see you at all. I have no access to the camera at all. It's just, that's not true. Okay, but anyway, let's say that you F up and you just got half of them wrong, and I get half of them wrong. Well, first of all, it's not great, so don't worry about it. But let's say that you're actually taking a test. All tests here are online, and they're take-home tests. They're open Google, open Note. This is an elective. You did not have to take this class, right? I don't want this class to be a class that you stress out over. I want you to look forward to coming to this class. We're going to argue. We're going to pull hair. There's going to be some grudge matches. That was a joke. But there are tests, but I don't want you to stress out over the tests. So let's say that you're halfway through a test, and let's honestly say that your internet connection is wiped out. You just got half the test wrong. I'm not a complete a-hole. I will probably, unless there's a reason, I will probably just refresh your test and let you do it again. I'm sure I'll do that. But so I have to arm you with another way of getting a hold of me. Don't call me. But I will give you another way of getting a hold of me immediately so that I can fix this stuff. It's called Remind. I'm sure other teachers have Remind. So you and I will make a connection through Remind, and we'll be able to contact each other that way. But anyway, so here I can see everything that's done. So I could just drag down to Sociology. Look at all these classes I teach. Good God. And there's Sociology. And let's see. It should be the chapter 14. Wow, 16 of you. And I can see how you've done by hitting grade. And I can see that a bunch of you are currently doing it. Tabitha has saved her progress. Excellent. How's Ben Espada doing? Okay. Now, for whatever reason, let's say that Ben is Potter, I lost the connection. I just got half wrong. Just call me or text me. I can then delete. Your first attempt. There. So you just need to let me know, and I'm sure I'll help you out. Okay. Any questions on Kia? Go ahead.
It says I've already taken this quiz.
Oh yeah, and that was. There you are. Okay, so I'm going to delete you. Is there anyone else that it was Joe, right? Did you do the other one? Which one did you not have access to? Well, that must be because you're. That's weird. We'll figure it out.
Can you add a student?
Okay, Grace, you should be good. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone else? Like Joe, you're not even on here.
Mm-hmm.
Did you join the class?
It won't let me.
It won't let you join the class? That's weird.
Should I make you
It
an
said that I could fix it.
Oh, what's your name?
Michaela?
There you go. Anyone else? No? Okay. Early on, there'll be some mistakes. It's no problem. Just let me know. I'll delete it. Okay. So both of these, good faith effort. Just see how you do. It's about family and it's about education, right? The American education system, the American family. Can you put your phone away if you're not doing what we're doing? Okay. Just a rule of thumb here. We are going to be talking about things that you might feel very comfortable talking about, and we're going to be talking about things that you do not feel comfortable talking about. Fine. If you don't want to talk about it, don't. For example, how many of you come from a family house where mom and dad are biologically your mother and father, and they are married to each other, and you and your fellow biologically related brothers and sisters live in the same house? Go ahead and raise your hand if that's you. Okay, so about half, which means about half of you live in what we call non-traditional nuclear families. The people that just raised your hand, you live in a traditional American nuclear family. It doesn't mean you're going to blow up from a mushroom cloud. There's another meaning for the word nuclear. Okay, it's mother and father. They are married to each other, and they had children that are all biologically connected to each other and to mother and father. There are other possibilities. How many of you live in a single parent family house, single parent, either mom or dad? Okay. How many now, again, if I just asked a question and you like, I don't want to answer, then don't answer it. Okay. But there's a possibility that somebody's here adopted. You might be adopted. You might live in a remarried situation where that's your biological mom, but that is not your biological dad. But they're married to each other now, so it's mom and stepdad. And how's that relationship? Okay, we don't need to. Okay, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. America has all of these situations. Well, that's what we're going to be focused on as far as this first unit of study, right? All these different family situations and the stresses that come with that. And so you're going to be welcomed to share your perspective, because all of you have unique perspectives. I don't know if any of you know this, but I come from a family where it was my biological mom and my biological dad, and I'm one of 5 boys, no girls, 5 boys, and mom and dad are both deaf. I grew up in a bilingual household. My first word, your first word was "duh," and your parents pretended that you said mama. My first word was, and my mom and dad said, he just said mama. This is mama. But I did this, and they're, oh, mama. That's how you learn language, right? Positive reinforcement. Okay. Any questions here? Okay. And Joe, you and I will figure out what's going on. Okay. It's no problem. The next thing we're going to do is sign up for Remind. So phones. You won't hear this very often. Please get your phones out. If you don't have a phone, you'll be fine. But this is something, those of you with cell phones, a way for you and I to communicate with each other immediately. But I don't want you calling me. That's creepy. And I'm not calling you. That's creepy. Okay. You are now in the part where you're texting. You're going to text to a number, right? I'm now giving you the number you're going to text a message to. The number you're entering as far as who you're texting it to is 81010. The message you're sending, everyone follow me?
Wait, what was it again?
81010.
810.
81010. 81010.
Oh, stop.
Yep. What?
Wait, what? Oh, we're just kidding.
You
I
haven't
was
sent
doing-
anything yet.
I was doing it on the app.
Oh, well, here's the message you're sending. At SOM SOCI. SOCI, as in Somerset Sociology. So you're sending to the number 81010 this message at SOM SOCI. Send. You should get a delightful message back saying, "Welcome to Sociology. Mr. Potter is very excited to teach you about." You and I now have direct contact with each other. If you're having struggles with Kia, send me a message. I'll fix it. 81010 is the number you're sending it to. Yes. And then the message is at SOMSOCI. Check. Okay, let's join the third thing. We're now signing up for Google Classroom. All right. So, right, you have to make sure you're under your Gmail. Who? No? Some people can charge. I don't. And then you're going to classroom.google.com. How many of us have a Classroom account? Almost all of us do, right? Okay, so all you need from me is the new account number to join the new class, yes? Okay. I'll wait till everyone is. Are you all waiting for me to tell you the code for the new Google Classroom? Yes, you are. Okay. Q U L V 5 Q 5. Enter. Did it work? Excellent. Yep. Q U L V 5 Q 5. Uh-huh. 5 Q 5. 5 Q 5. Is there an assignment on there? There is. What is it?
Education presentation.
Oh, excellent. Let's take a look. Where is it? Is this it? Nope. Is this it? Nope. Is this it? Nope. Is this it? Nope. Is this it? Jace. Okay. Look. Which one looks interesting to you?
The first one.
Each one of you individually. Joe, I love you in here. It's awesome. Okay. Does this one look interesting to you? Is college worth the cost for all students? Does that look like a topic that you might want to do a little bit of investigation for? If it looks like boredom, then don't do it. Pick a different one, like this one, character ed. How many of you are in a classroom sometime during the day or the week where character ed is part of the curriculum? You talk about character ed. What? Really?
Account advisory.
Sure, advisory. Oh yeah, advisory. We all do advisory, right? Okay, advisory. How many of you are currently in or were in a sport where you talked about character ed? Any of you in football? I know you guys did it. Hockey does it? Okay, I know volleyball did it. Yep. Okay. Does it work? That's what this question is asking. Does it work? Okay, you might think it's time for drawing. It's time to check my messages on my phone because the teacher's talking about character ed. Okay, then it's not working for you. Okay, maybe that interests you. How many of you take standardized tests sometime? Are any of you these people called juniors? Juniors? Any juniors in here? You know what you were doing while I was skiing, cutting the slopes last Friday? People were like, wow, because I was wiping out. No. Juniors, you know what you were doing Friday? You were doing the ACT prep. How many of you yesterday were here? You were here. Well, you've got nothing better to do on a Monday when there's no school? You just think, I need more school. Why? What were you doing here?
ACT seminar.
Good God, ACT prep. And then you haven't even taken the ACT, right? You were Friday was the practice ACT. And yesterday was ACT. And then you're going to take the ACT for Friday. And then I bet many of you will take it again because you need 3 more points. Oh my God, are we like anally obsessed with the ACT? Let me show you this. Let's see if I'm right. I predict, I don't even know the answers, but I predict on the school website is some sort of indication that our school does really well on standardized tests. Let's see. I'm going to take a shot here. Let's go www.summers. Okay. All right, wait for it. Okay, lovely picture. That's nice. Nope, that's nothing. All right. Oh, look at that. They went to Land O'Lakes. Oh, super fans. Super. Okay. Students of the not very many students of the month. Let's go, elementary. All right, kindergarten. Look at those cute kids. You were all kindergartners once. Students of the month. More students of the month. Good God. Ski club. Ah, there it is. There it is. We exceed expectations. We're good at standardized. Okay. Where is this? Oh, there it is. Okay. The question, though, is, are they really a good way of measuring how good a school is? Right? I mean, there it was right there on the website. This school is a 4-star school out of 5 stars. And you know how they measure that? Standardized tests. As a freshman, you took the Forward. As a sophomore, you took the Inspire? I can't keep these things straight. As a junior, you'll take the ACT, and our school posts the results compared to every other school around. And we say, see, we're a good school. Look at how our students do on the ACT. And maybe that's a perfectly fair way of measuring it, but maybe it isn't. Maybe that's not a good way of measuring. Maybe there are other ways of measuring whether a school is any good or not. Okay? Does that interest you? Then you'll pick that one. Or one that's usually the most popular, homework. Da, da, da. Should it be abolished? Does anyone know the homework policy here? It's Somerset. Do you know who the number 1 assigner of homework is in this building? The number 1. Any theories? What? Who? Krybeck? Okay. Any other theories? Yes?
Purcell.
Mr. Purcell? What? Really?
Practice musical instruments. Yeah.
The number 1 assigner of homework, you'll find this person, go into the bathroom, turn the light on, and look in the mirror. The number 1 assigner of homework is you. Because you, when the teacher says you have the rest of the hour to work, you get your phones out and you do nothing for the next 15, 20 minutes. And now that assignment that your teacher wanted you to work on in class is still due tomorrow, only you have to do it at home. Who assigned that homework? You did! You assigned you homework. Okay. That's not what we're talking about here. I'm talking about at the end of the hour with 5 minutes left, the teacher says, and by the way, questions 1 through 300 are due tomorrow. You're like, oh my God, right? And you have to do that homework. Well, should it be abolished? We in this building have been told by our principal I have never heard the words do not assign homework, but we are discouraged from doing so. The schedule is designed so that you aren't really taking much home. You have flex time. That is not game time, right? But maybe you treat it that way. You just assigned you homework. You did it by choosing to have your little circle shoot the other little circles with little teeny little circles and the puffy green thing, which you people call trees. Okay. And you know what game I'm talking about, right? You have this black stick and you guys call it a machine gun. And then that guy's got a longer black stick and his long stick, and you're like shooting each other. Okay, that game. It's like a low grade version of Fortnite. Like it's free. What is it called? Yeah, well, okay. Should it be abolished? Okay. Does that topic interest you? Okay. So right now I want you to do this. Which one interests you? Which one? Okay. Now in parentheses, so all of you are picking your own. In parentheses, write down what it says. Write it down. So if you pick this one, write down SIRS-college. If you like this one, SIRS-character education. If you like this one, SIRS education policy. If you like this one, it should say SIRS and then homework. I don't care which one, pick one. For a classroom? Right. It is QULV 5Q5. You're up. Everyone got? You know what your topic is, and you've written down the words in parentheses? Jace? Good to go? Okay. Let me show you. So if you go to the school website, and once again, you go to my website. Let's see what place I'm in today. Let's see, have I moved up since about a half hour ago? No. Bronze medal still. All right, well, click on it. SIRS. There it is. You click on it. It takes you to, and I'm not saying this with any hyperbole, in my opinion, the best research tool available. This is the best. This is a very expensive website. This school pays for it. This is not that free garbage that you can get on Google, where you can find out anything you want. I once did an assignment where I had people create a presentation, and as long as you can footnote it, try and prove anything you want. And one person was able to prove that Mankato is the capital of Minnesota because they found it on Google, so it must be true. Okay? None of that garbage is available on this website, and that is because this website reads all the stuff that's on it. And if it's not true, it's flushed down the proverbial toilet. It's factual information. This is good stuff. Okay? All of your issues are available here. When you are you here? You should be here, right? Go ahead and click on View All Issues. And now I wonder if any of you know what to do next. If you know what to do next, do it. If you don't know, wait about 5 seconds and I'll do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's just say I want to do the one on homework. Where do I go? H. right? Let's go back to the thing. In parentheses, it tells you where to go. If you're going to college education one, look up the word college. If you're doing the character ed one, look up character education. If you're doing standardized tests, look up education policy. If you're doing the homework, look up homework, right? So I'm going to click on the letter H and look at that, the word homework. Click on it. It is the very question that I want to research a little bit. How many of you have ever been assigned an assignment by a teacher and the teacher says something like this? Oh, here are the websites you can use and it's so easy. And then you try and you're just like, I don't know what to do. I don't even know what you want me to do. Anyone been through anything like that? Okay. I hate that too. I hated when teachers did that. And so I swore before the Lord and my dog, I will never do anything like that. You will never in this class be sitting there like, I don't even know what he wants us to do. Okay? You will know what to do. Again, this is an elective. You didn't have to take this class. I'm glad you took it. Let's argue, let's pull hair, and let's research a little bit. And none of you should struggle a little bit. But here's the very question you're gonna answer. Should homework be abolished? If you drag down a little bit, it'll always have a yes and a no point of view. These 3 articles are written by someone who says, yes, the answer is yes to the question. In other words, homework should be abolished. This viewpoint number 2, always answers no to the question, as in homework should not be abolished. So if we click on the first article, down with homework, says U.S. school districts. If I click on it, it then takes me to the article, the very article itself. There it is. Okay. So here I am. I'm about to read this article. Part of the requirement for this project that I'm talking about right now, this little presentation you're going to make, is you have to give me some bibliographic information. Okay? Who wrote this article?
Tonnell D. Hobbs.
Tonnell, that's a weird name, Hobbs. All right? My next question, who is this person? You do know who this person is. I know who this person is, and I've never, ever seen that name before, but I know something about her. Or him. I assume it's a her. Do you know anything about her? What do I know about her? Go ahead. Well, that's true. That's true. Very good. She's a writer for the Wall Street Journal. How'd you know that? Because it says Wall Street Journal. There's the date. There's the author. At the bottom of every article on SIRS, there's an entire already made MLA and APA citation. Just copy it and paste it onto your presentation. The bibliography, it's already there. You don't have to go to cite it for me and enter all the information. They already did it. There it is. Already done. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna read this article and let's see. This sentence right here. This sentence right here. Is that a quote?
No.
If I copy that and paste it onto my presentation and say, look, I think homework should be abolished. What we have here is a quote. Well, wait a minute now. I'm going to be like sitting right there like, whoa, wait a minute. Is that a quote? Is this a quote? Yes, it is.
The school administrator said.
Yeah, yes, it is. It's a quote. Who said it? No, school administrator said this.
The author.
The author said it. The author of the article said it. A quote does not need little quotation marks to be a quote. That's when the author quoted. You can quote from the author. You can quote from the author. Now, what about this sentence? Student wellness is becoming a much larger issue. The next sentence, student wellness is becoming a much larger issue. Who said that? Mark Toback said that. Who's Mark Toback? You see what the writer of the article did? She did what I'm asking you to do. Establish the name and the credibility of the person you're quoting from. So listen, everyone, if you find a good sentence in your article that you're going to read, and it's from the writer of the article, that's who said it. But if it's from somebody that the author of the article quoted from, then you say it's that person. You understand? If you use this sentence, student wellness is becoming a much larger issue, then it's from Mark. But if it's from a sentence with no quotation marks, it's from whatever this person's name is. Tonwell, what's her name? Todd. Yeah, Todd. Todd said it. Okay. You will highlight, listen, you will highlight a good sentence or two from one of the articles that you are assigned to read. You are assigned one article. Read one article. One of the articles from the issue you've chosen. You don't have to read one from both. Pick one. Two? Nope. One article. How many articles? One article. Read one. Find a good sentence. By the way, you do not have permission to use this article. Banned. You cannot use this article. You are not allowed to use article number 1 of the yes, homework is bad side. Down with homework, U.S. districts say, is banned. Oh no, you say. What am I supposed to do? I want to argue that homework's bad. Pick that one or that one. There are other options, okay? But wait, there's more. So do you understand? Part 1 of this little, I still have 5 minutes. Part 1 of this little assignment is you've already chosen your issue, right? Pick yes or no. What do you think? And by the way, if you're not sure, just pick one. Then pick one of the articles for the side you agree with. Read it. As soon as you find a good sentence that's making a pretty good argument, highlight it, copy it, paste it onto a slide of a slideshow you're going to create. Okay, and then tell me who said it. You got to type that, right? This was said by what? That will become a slide of a 4-slide presentation you're going to make. You are going to create a 4-slide presentation. Okay? But it's really easy. Slide 1 is your title page. What's your name? What's the name of the class? Maybe have a cool picture. Slide 2 is a good quote. Slide 3 is some sort of visual. If you keep dragging down, you'll see that there's this thing called multimedia and statistics. You click on it, it'll take you to charts and graphs and political cartoons. Pick one. Pick one, copy it, paste it onto slide number 3. And then slide number 4 is your bibliography. Yep. Do you understand? I honestly don't think this assignment should take you more than grand total. After you're completely done with everything, maybe a half hour. Maybe. That includes reading the article, right? Which might take you a few minutes. Okay? And then you're putting it together and you're making it all nice. Okay? When it's your turn to present, we're all presenting. And this is due on the 28th. That's a week from yesterday, Monday. This is due Monday. All of you are creating it. It'll be your turn. You will come up here. You'll submit this on Classroom, right? You'll submit it on Classroom. You'll walk up here. You'll sign in. your presentation will appear, and you will say, I think homework should be abolished. And then you'll advance, you'll touch the screen, it'll advance, because this is you, title page. You'll click, it'll then show slide number 2, which is your good quote. I found this quote from Todd, and it has the quote, and you're going to read the quote, and then you're going to explain what the quote means. This is what I think it means. Then you're going to click. It'll then show the next chart, slide 3, which will be your chart. And the chart will show, look, here is depression rates of schools that have homework versus depression rates of schools that don't have homework. And you can see that the depression rate of schools that do not assign homework is much lower than schools that do assign homework. Stress is very high and whatever. I think this means that homework causes stress and that schools should not have so much stress in students' lives. You're very busy. By the way, I happen to agree with that. I know you're busy, right? And how many of you are in sports after school? How many of you have a job? How many of you like to talk with this person called dad once in a while? How many of you have a dog? Hey, you have lives. I get it. So you're so busy. Kids today are so busy. So, okay, and then slide number 4 is your bibliography, right? Which you should have at least 2 entries, right? The article that you found the quote from, and the information from the chart you found, which minimally can just be the website. Just copy and paste that as the source of your chart. Okay, wow. That's over. It's over. Okay, now don't run straight to the counter and say, get me out of that class. Just give me a chance, all right? It'll get better.
So you guys bring a book every day?
That's a good question. I've had students not even open their textbook and they get A's in here. I don't care. You want to read assigned chapters? The first unit is on chapters 14 and 16. You want to open up that book and read? Fine. If you don't, fine. If you go straight back to the library right now and return that thing, I don't care. Go ahead. I'm not insulted. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.